Hello, welcome to Dark Souls 2.
The enthusiasm. It can't be surmounted. Look at this. Hello, welcome to Dark Souls 2. Hi everyone, it's Dark Souls 2. We haven't long woken up, and then Elise came in and said, do you want to record Dark Souls 2? And I've just I feel like I've just been untuned from Giza or something. I feel like I'm barely human. So today, you're going to start off by defeating the Smelter Demon.
He's a bit of a flamey boy right now, isn't he?
Whenever you get close to him now, you'll just take fire damage, and there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you swap for a big sword, but obviously that's very hit and miss. Literally.
I bet you never miss.
I bet you do fucking miss, huh? See, why he's accurate with his big sword.
You can hit me then. He's
Yeah,
hit
but
me
at
now.
least he's aiming. Right, now's a good time to sip you if you want.
Sippy sippy.
Well, if you manage to beat the Smelter Demon straight away, I suppose that'd be a bloody good start. Hello, we're going to be going through your comments as per usual, your questions, and we'll do the answers, because I know all.
You know all.
I know all. Test me. Ask me a question.
Why did I get hit by that?
Because stupid girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question. Right, you know what? Before we'll let you get this kind of either killed or you die just as a warm-up.
Sure.
Get it warm up.
Sure. Oh, I didn't realise
Just
he would do
because I didn't
that.
want to start questions mid-boss fight. So, Rubicon is still doing the thesis.
Yeah.
So good luck with that. Hasn't watched an episode in almost a week, but when I'm done, I'm going to binge, I swear it.
You don't need to feel pressure to watch us, dude. Don't worry about it.
You do. It's
Don't listen to him. He's a prick.
It's what pays my rent. No, you do, though. You do, though.
Sam,
Yeah?
shut the fuck up. This
All
isn't
right.
paying your rent.
Alright, fine. We'll go fucking homeless then. No, you get all the fucking pennies in ad revenue from this.
Yeah, this is getting me some mad books, mate. Mad books. You don't understand.
This is going on anime figures and...
Yeah, it's not. I wish, dude. I want anime figures.
What are you spending it on if not anime figures?
Food.
That's true.
I legit, I've been spending most of it on groceries and like
Haha.
The
You know why
tea
they call
review.
it groceries? Because you're buying them.
it's good and funny. Original too. Nobody's ever made that joke.
Question for Elise.
Yes,
Did Sam ever install the unofficial patch for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines?
he did.
Again, if you see a question that you like, feel free to upvote it as well, because it'll make it, more prominent. Because we might end up coming to these episodes, or we might end up recording at a weird time. Like right now, we're recording really late, so we might not have time to do every single question. But if you don't get your question within a couple of episodes, feel free to re-ask it. But again, I say that in response to this, which has been upvoted quite a lot. Don't upvote shit like that. Fairfield 2, 3, 4, 5. You know who you are. Well, I mean, I do too. I just said your name.
Sam's been watching you.
Can't wait until the Elise and Sam movie reviews start. The recount of teeth was magic. Oh.
Glad you liked it.
We'll do more of those. We did do 3 hours of a Star Wars thing.
Yeah, I really wanted to do a review of the last chapter of Attack on Titan, but first of all, it's quite niche. Maybe we'll have to wait until the last episode of the anime to talk about it, because there's a lot to say.
Are you sure we didn't answer these? Because this question is, since you love Hellraiser and sexual depravity, if you became a Cenobite, how would you change?
Well, yeah, they're going to be lower down, right? They're newer.
No, this is just 2 episodes back. We always go 2 episodes back.
Well, Sam,
Maybe they ask them again.
I can't answer that. I can't speak for the minds of the people inside
Am I
fucking
going crazy?
chat.
Yeah, because Dale, thanks for mentioning that you two don't do 2 episodes at a time. Wait, have you not uploaded an episode?
I've definitely uploaded my episodes.
This is what? Episode... This is episode... Oh, episode 11. It's my bad.
So it's you being a fool.
I went too far back. So that's what we've got to address. Okay, so about 4 episodes ago now, somebody asked something along the lines of Undead and Prince Phillip. Do you remember the conversation from a while back?
Yeah.
I don't remember the specific question. Something about if Prince Phillip was to hunt you down, or sorry, if the royal was going to hunt you down, which one would you pick and why? And I said Prince Phillip because the man's basically already a walking corpse or something like that.
Yeah, now he's
Prince Phillip
dead.
announced yesterday that he was
Well, he didn't announce it,
Well, Prince Phillip was announced yesterday to be dead. So maybe that was a good choice.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe you killed
Maybe
Prince
I
Phillip.
cursed him. I don't know. But it is a weird coincidence that that happens with a lot of podcasts I watch where they'll talk about somebody and then somebody will die. That same somebody will die.
I mean, in fairness,
it's just confirmation bias, you know?
Yeah, Phillip was going to die soon.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair... A 99-year-old who has been in and out of hospital the past year because of a almost incurable heart defect. I mean, that was a fairly safe bet. But we talk about so many people...
I'm just going to take a drink.
...that you got to expect one of them to die occasionally, you know? Particularly because it's a lot of also old celebrities.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. It's kind of weird.
So it's not really much... If fucking Chris Eubank died or something...
That would be sad.
I'd be a bit more shocked.
Christ, that was a absolute fucky wookie there from me.
Oh, you are living on borrowed time.
Yes,
all right.
God knows how I'm still alive.
So, sorry, Prince Philip.
Yeah, sorry that we killed you.
You might have watched this episode.
Maybe he did.
And he might have been, like, rearing up to come and get me, and it might have finished him off.
He was getting...
On his deathbed, he was watching us playing Dark Souls 2 as I was describing the movie Teeth, and it got his heart rate so high that it finished him off. Even if it's just a one-off episode, it'd be pretty cool to watch you guys play Co-op Binding of Isaac on the second channel. Sure.
I'm very, very bad at it.
I mean, I'm not much better.
You're a lot better. A lot better. I don't think that's a question.
In today's episode, spoilers, well, I mean, it's already gone live by the time people see this, I die. But to be fair, I also died on the mother fight, because I played as Azazel, and during Curse of the Blind, I picked up quad shot.
Oh, shitting fucking... Oh, you picked up quad shot with Azazel.
And I had no range and no...
slow man. Oh, my 40,000 souls!
I had no range upgrades and no tears upgrades, so it was just base Azazel doing 4 times damage, and it was... Well, I had damage upgrades, but it was dog shit.
Yeah, that must have been slow.
My girlfriend puts dead things she finds in jars filled with glue and sparkles. What should I do? I would call a medical professional, because that is a sign of psychopathic tendencies, obsessing over the dead, and or torturing small animals. I'm not saying that she's killing them, but when you say dead things, you mean things that once were living and are dead, or like statues of skeletons, because that's different. If it's like a little bony guy that she's putting in a jar and filling with glue,
hell yeah, brother.
That's a bit different. But if it's like a little mouse that she's stomping on and then preserving in some sort of macabre, ritual, then yes, I would be very afraid. You are right to be afraid. If you found out the other person was secretly some sort of supernatural creature, a ghost vampire / Prince Philip, would your opinion of them change? I replied to that saying, oh no, and you replied, is there something you're not telling me? I replied, oh no, because of the Prince Philip comment.
Yeah.
See, that comment in between us talking about Prince Philip 2 episodes back and Prince Philip dying appeared. So, P.S. I hope the 2 review comes back soon. We're recording one today. Thank you for asking.
Well, when I was thinking about this question, I was like, there better be a fucking good-ass reason why you decided not to tell me after 5 years.
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't fucking tell you even now if I was a supernatural.
Why?
Why would I? How would that help?
I mean, the thing is that...
Right, okay. I can tell exactly what will happen. Here you go. I tell you I'm, I don't know, a fucking immortal vampire, right? That then adds another person to the list of people who already know, which I assume at that point it's probably just me and maybe the person who made me an immortal vampire, assuming regular rules of vampireness.
Yeah.
If I'm ever caught doing something vampiric, who do you think the government's going to come and torture first? Who do you think the Secret Services are going to come and kidnap first?
How am I supposed to drink? There's 2 fucking boys! I'll be honest, Sam, like, I'd prefer to know if you've got something like that.
What difference would it make?
Like, bearing in mind that I don't know about the Secret Service and their vampire hunting activities.
Yeah, but if I was ever caught on camera, not being on camera, because that's what vampires like, maybe that's why I don't show my face on camera.
Yeah, but you, like, people have seen the floating hentai mask that you wear occasionally, though.
Well, that you could explain with a green screen or special effects.
Agreed.
Face rig. People are anime girls on Twitch.
Yeah, but they have to have real faces to rig onto.
But I mean, like, in real life, if I was finally outed, right, and someone like reported it back and went up the chain.
I think if I found out you were a vampire and you were arrested, I'd be fucking pissed off. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I'm doing this to stop you being fucking waterboarded. And you're angry at me?
Why did you lie?
Why? No, it's not that I've lied. I've not told you to protect you. This is madness.
I take offence to this.
You take offence what? Because I didn't tell you something that has no relevance on you except for putting you in danger. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It puts me in danger that you're a fucking vampire.
I'm not going to... What do you mean?
Like, if you're a vampire and you, like, have a vampire enemy or something, I'm fucked anyway.
Vampire enemy? You've invented a problem with this hypothetical scenario to be angry at me.
Right.
This is such a woman thing to do.
Wow.
I'm angry at you for some reason I've just made up in a hypothetical situation.
Wow.
That is actually madness.
You...
Yep.
I am genuinely angry at that fucking shitty, horrible comment.
That's good.
No.
I need to point out that was a joke, but, you know.
Yeah, it's just an extremely unfunny one.
You know what the... I mean, I thought it was funny. I think your action was funny. I don't think the joke was funny. I need to emphasize that. Well, we know what type of supernatural you are. You are, you must be like a telekinetic or a psychic or something, because you're imagining things that, apparently I don't even need to say to be true.
I don't even know how you managed to make this like an actual dick move of a conversation. This would have been like an interesting hypothetical, and you were just...
You were getting angry at me over something that was supposed to be a nice gesture.
A nice gesture?
I'm not telling you I'm a vampire.
I've lied to you for 5 years, at least.
I haven't lied to you. An omission of knowledge is not a lie.
Oh, yes, so that makes it so much better. Jesus.
What are you talking about? If I specifically said, by the way, I'm not a vampire, no one's ever going to hunt you down if you were to find out, that's a fucking lie.
Sam, move on from this conversation. I don't like it. It's making me too annoyed. Like...
This is insanity. This is why I'm not telling you I'm a fucking vampire. Thank you for proving my point. That's the secret between me and you.
You be a fucking shit vampire anyway.
I will fucking suck the blood right out of your... big penis.
Yes, very good and funny and original.
You are not fun.
Not fun.
Thank you for that comment, whoever that was. Thoric01.
No, don't blame them for you being a cunt. Like, what made...
How am I? You are so irrational. How am I a cunt here? I want to try and save you from being tortured.
You know what? Why don't you just not get a human girlfriend if you want to be a fucking vampire?
Oh, so I've got to live the rest of my vampire life pussy free?
Yes!
Is that what you're saying?
Oh, get with another vampire!
I'm going to be an involuntary celibate vampire?
Just get another vampire!
Vampire going his own way? Huh? Is that what you want? You are high as hell.
High as hell? Are you joking? Like...
Are you joking? Oh, that's good. Well done. Good work.
You are the worst human being.
Oh, come on. Comment section are not gonna...
No, yoy. Fucking shut up. Go on the next question.
No, yoy. Oh, God. That Prince Philip discussion aged like a fine wine, unlike Prince Philip. Well, now coming back for a walk, the corgi break and wallow, and we do have the duo streamer Insanity. Thank you. That's every episode. Thank you. Rest in peace, Prince Philip. Oh, this is apparently a question, so I'll read the whole thing. By the way, you can't just stick question mark at the end of a sentence, okay, and make it a question. Rest in peace, Prince Philip. Hated by some, loved by others. My question, how is Britain taking the loss? How is Britain taking the loss?
I don't think people care.
Right, people are... I would say 80% of people really do not care. I read the news and I went, He was 99 years of age, right? The man was born in 1921, okay? He had a heart defect that was basically incurable. He'd been in and out of hospital, and he's been looking very unwell for quite some time. If that comes as some shock or surprise, you're insanity. You are insanity. You get 10% of people being like, oh, something, Nazi, something. And then you get the other 10% of people like, oh, he supported the Queen. He was her rock. He was a British patriot, yada, yada, yada.
Oh, my God.
And it just so happens that those, let's be honest, 5%, those people are also the loudest. So it makes it appear like everybody is fucking nuts and crazy, when in fact, normal people don't care.
Most people don't care. Like, the most you're going to hear about it from a regular British person is, oh, did you hear that he's finally dead? And that's it. You'll talk about it in a sort of, oh, that this just happened.
My dad messaged me to make some horribly inappropriate joke, and that was it.
Like, if anything, we just had a load of memes shared. And, like, some people get butthurt about the memes, but, like, those people are fucking dickbags. Who cares? Like...
He was a patriot.
A lot of people who get upset about the memes are of the mindset, I think, that, like, oh, you should respect the dead. And it's like, who fucking cares, dude? It's not posting through fucking Liz's letterbox.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't respect the dead, but also it's not disrespecting him to make jokes about him. Because he's never going to fucking know. His family is never going to know. They do not care about you.
Certainly not.
Anyway, yes, I think aside from a very, very, very small minority of very vocal crazies on both sides, nobody really cares.
Yeah, nobody's like...
I've put
really
more
upset.
thought into it in this one question than I have in the rest of my life combined.
I've had more Americans ask about it than British people, to be honest.
I feel like the overall vibe in America is we all are big fans of the Queen and love the Queen and are very invested in the royals, when in reality, I think 99% of the people don't even give a shit. A British person that we both know didn't even know which member of the royal family it was died, to put it into perspective.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
I've seen more Americans invested in this than British people, to kind of sum it up. You can jump down there if you're feeling brave.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I didn't realise there was an item down there.
There's also one of those...
Oh,
that toasted your
my
little gooch.
asshole just puckered.
There's also one of those Pharos Lockstones up here, you know, that spits out the healing water.
Oh.
I don't know if it's really necessary because you've killed all the enemies now.
Yeah.
It's if you want to just make sure you got all your Estus and healing items ready for the Smeltery Demon fight.
Oh, it's Zweihander.
Zweihander. That's German for...
Two-hander.
Two-hander. What a mysterious language. Hey, there's someone with it equipped.
Yeah.
I suppose it's probably pretty good against Smelter Demon, isn't it? How did you guys survive A levels? And if it's not too rude to ask, how well did you guys do?
Bad.
You two are getting me through the final week's mine, so thank you both. I basically gave up. Because I didn't, like I said before, I didn't care about university at the time, and A-levels were just a way to get you into university, and I still went to university even though I did terribly on all my A-levels. I was supposed to get, CC and then, like, E. No, I was supposed to get straight C's, actually. But then we talked about this briefly before. I was the year where they marked down all the history grades by 2 because they found inconsistent marking across the board. So they dropped everybody's grades down by like 2 or something like that. And I fell just below the threshold for an E, which is like, a C is like, okay, fair enough. But an E is like, oh, fuck, what did you do wrong there? But I didn't give a shit about the exams. Like on my media studies, I did so well on the coursework. Like I got an A star on my media coursework. I literally got like an F in the exam and it still averaged out at a C. I just don't like exams.
I'm also bad with exams.
I just don't. They're a horrible metric of...
This chair is possibly the most uncomfortable thing I've ever had the displeasure of sitting on.
It's your old chair.
Yeah, it's absolutely horrendous. Like I've basically got a cushion on there to kind of give me lumbar support, but I'm having to push it up to the top of my back because the back of the chair is leaning so far backwards. I am leaning physically backwards on this fucking chair.
I'm taking all the money out of the second channel, and I'm investing it into a Herman
nice
Miller chair. If I can get one. As far as I recall, all the Herman Miller chairs right now are out of stock because everybody's working from home. And that means all your big executive banker types have bought out all the expensive chairs in the country. But, counterpoint, I bought out all the expensive computer parts. So, they can fuck themselves. They might have comfy asses, but at least I've got a better PC than them. Ha 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 ha!
Very good and funny.
They don't need it for spreadsheets. I need it to render videos. They don't need it for spreadsheets.
I've, going back to fucking A-levels, I ended up getting C, D, E, same as Sam. I got a C in history, D in chemistry, E in biology. I just really bombed. I was supposed to get B, A, B, B, I think. That's what they reckon I was going to get, like A, B, C. And I just was not having a good time.
A-levels are a horrendous measurement of how well somebody does academically, because you cram like unlike university, which is, I would argue, far easier, because you're focused on one topic, or at least different subjects that fall under the same topic. So, for example, when I did computer science, it was a module of AI, it was a module of neural networking and pathfinding and shit like that. Which all falls under the same umbrella. At the end of the day, it's all how computer do stuff. Whereas in A-level, it's, I did a biology A-level for the first year, and then a history, and then an IT, and then a media. And it's like none of those interlink, none are on the same schedule, none have any sort of correlation to one another. But it's because in, like, essentially 6 months' time after you finish it, or I shouldn't even say that, 3 months' time after you finish it, you go into university and start university work. They generally ramp the difficulty up quite high to be not at a university level, but because of the kind of plethora of subjects you're doing, it becomes a university level of difficulty.
It's higher.
Similarly, it's a terrible metric. What did you get in your last essay grade?
My last essay, I got a 74.
Which is
a first.
And a first is the highest grade you get in university work.
And the essay I got before that was a 70, and the essay before that I got was a 72, and the essay before I got was a 68, and that averaged out to a 70 overall in that course, etc., etc.
So that is okay, you didn't have to brag. I'm just trying to get the point across that you got a first.
It's just a frustrating thing for me, because I know that in my coursework for history and A-level, I got like really good grades.
But no, my point was, big bragger, that you got a first in university, yet in A-level got an E.
I got an E, yeah.
Right.
Where the fuck is forlorn?
And that's exactly my point, right? That A-levels are a terrible correlation or indicator of, and just to clarify,
what are you doing
a
here?
first in the UK is the highest grade, so you get a first, and then you get a 2-1, which is like the second highest, and then you get a 2-2, and then is there something below 2-2?
You can get a third.
A third, yeah.
Which is not good. You don't want a third.
A third is like, you showed up.
It's like, if you were going for a job, you probably wouldn't say, hey, I got a third. That sort of thing.
You'd probably just forget to include it on your CV.
Yeah. I've heard from friends who ended up getting firsts overall in their degrees that they haven't put that they got a first on their CV, because apparently some jobs think you are overqualified, and they had more trouble trying to find work. But those were in STEM degrees. I don't know about other ones.
So there you go. Don't worry about your A-levels, was the point I was ultimately making there, because it's irrelevant. It'll have a lot of bearing on the rest of your life. It will help you get into certain institutions.
So if you have a certain university you want to get into, obviously you've got to work hard.
They will have a minimum barrier to entry, but similarly, you can still get a good degree.
I will say that, like, A-levels destroyed me. Like...
Yeah, A-levels are just a terrible system.
They
really are.
And the thing is, they're out of date. Like, so if you look at the way that they teach history, sorry, in fact, no, I'll go for chemistry, because that's even more clear. In chemistry, the A-levels, so by not explaining too much, they teach you the wrong things. Like, there's certain ways that you draw how a atom works in GCSE and A-level.
Yeah, I remember.
That is just exactly not what you would ever use at any higher level than that. And, you can argue that they don't need to know that at that level, but it's not harder to teach. They just don't teach you it for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, I remember in my, intro to chemistry, in my A-level... Oh, fucking Jesus. I was trying to go get my souls. I got souls locked. When I was being taught, like, oh, this is what you're probably going to be teaching, the guy that was doing the demo taught us the way to do it for a degree, how to draw the levels of energy inside an atom. And I was like, oh, I understand this. I think I'd be fine doing a chemistry A-level. And then I didn't do that. I did other stuff. It's just frustrating. Every single time I do anything with coursework, I do way better.
Can I make the executive decision to skip the smelter demon?
Oh, do I? But
we've been here for 3 episodes now.
Well, then, is it an optional boss?
It is an optional boss. Just come back to it later, like the Belfry Gargoyles.
Fine. It's only 4,000 souls or whatever I've got.
You still have to go this way.
Oh. Oh yeah, I've got to go through that building.
Through the other room, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of souls I just fucking wasted.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh!
I thought it had already shot. It's not that funny.
Hey, I mean, it is funny.
It's not that funny.
You're just trying to open a door and then you get hit by a big arrow. Watch out for his lightning sword, because if he hits those jars on either side of you, it will... Brilliant.
Well, he's not going to hit me now.
I mean, these guys drop so many souls. Also, you are fighting the fucking smelter demon in cloth robes. So there's not much of a surprise you are getting your ass handed to you. Also using a tiny little axe, like a big heavy hammer or something is good against smeltery. You know, what you should do is focus on getting that Black Knight axe unlocked.
What, the big boy axe that I was looking at? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to jump, game.
Look at him running away. Tee-hee-hee-hee.
Right, let me just...
Because that axe would be pretty effective against the smelter demon for sure.
Oh, you! Dun, dun, dun. Soldier boy, tell him.
Plus the axe, unlike the great sword, you don't have to aim.
Oh!
What a hit.
Oh! I bet peaked then. Cause
Nice on. Do you remember that?
No.
When we golf.
What?
When you chipped it onto the green, you'd go.
Oh, I never played the golf because I hated it.
Go,
It was
nice
the worst
on.
one.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Like, I never played
Really
Wii
just
golf.
awful. Why did they localize it as an American language for the UK? I guess because it's
It's cheaper to just do
Yeah.
it for one country. I bet they do the same for every English-speaking country. Bum, bum, bum. Soldier boy, tell him.
Aside from yourselves, what is the favourite or favourites YouTube channels you watch, and why is it Sir Sethis Tasintach? I don't know who the fuck that is.
Same.
Uh,
I don't really have one favourite. I have a
YouTube
lot
channel
of
to watch.
YouTube channels I like, though. I really like Jenny Nicholson. She's funny. She does a lot of, like, nerd talk, basically.
Favourite YouTube channel? Well, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Who do I watch a lot of?
I watch, I mean, I don't watch gaming YouTube anymore. I used to.
I don't know. I can't handle it.
I don't watch any gaming YouTube now.
Favourite YouTuber? Shit, that's really hard. Simply because I don't... All my favourite YouTubers shut down. Like Barshins was absolutely... Would have been my favourite for the longest time. But then they stopped doing it because it was just like too inconvenient for them. So...
And expensive, right?
A lot of the time I just end up watching old videos.
Yeah, you do. Me too, to be honest. I watch a lot of old H-Bomber guy. I know a lot of people don't like him. So
I've never heard of him before.
he does like some video game stuff and some politics stuff, so people...
Oh, good. That's a fucking great combination. I'm sure that goes well.
Yeah.
Video games and politics.
Well, he like...
Is he a Discord moderator?
He did a load of stuff about Joseph Botson, that guy. Because Joseph Botson is a bit of a moron. So, yeah. Oh, you fool. Why did you do that? Now you're going to fall to your death.
I mean, they're not. They're wearing armor.
I think armor is not going to save you in that sort of situation.
Bloody hell, that was brave.
Bye.
Sippy time. Right, so you need to head through that fog gate.
Dun, dun, dun. Soldier boy, tell them.
Is this going to be your song of today to annoy me with?
I don't know why it's in my head.
You latch onto a song and then you will just sing one line from it over and over and over.
It's like, the thing is, like, the song Clout Cobain, which is the one that I tend to do, which is that one that where I go, I just want to feel myself, numma kill myself. I actually know the words to, I don't know why. I think it was because you did it once where you said, numma kill myself, and I've never been able to not say that.
Wow, he didn't even fucking flinch.
Oh, no!
That was fortunate.
I genuinely thought that was going to fucking hit me then. I was going to be like, the saltiest boy. Yeah.
No one is saltier than Davy Jones at the...
Wait, what?
There's an archer.
Oh. Fuck it.
Enter the mist.
Let me drink. God. So rude.
Let's just get you to the next bonfire.
Oh.
Oh no. It's weebs. Ceiling weebs. Oh god, now
I just
so
dropped out of the ceiling. Like a shinobi.
Let's be honest, they get wedged in the ceiling like a shinobi. A little more Choji, a little less Sasuke, I think. Partial expansion jutsu.
He can also hit far.
I'm gonna say that when I meet that KFC bucket later.
Oh.
Except it's not my stomach line that'll be expanding, let me tell you. You feel me?
You're gonna get a hard on from...
Yes, from the Colonel's fucking old sexy mouth.
I mean, I'm actually really hungry, so you can order KFC. I can do that.
Well, it's for the tea review, innit? We're not doing like mukbang or anything, because that's fucking vile. I hate mukbang as a concept. It was okay when it was the original concept of just like Korean streamers eating Korean food and talking about it on camera. And then it became this grotesque thing where it was a bunch of like morbidly obese Americans.
You are so slow when you are hitting with this sword that this guy just hits faster back.
Look at the size of the fucking sword. There's all those mukbang channels now of like all the hideously obese Americans just eating like a fucking insane amount of food.
I saw that, like...
And it's so disgusting.
Yeah, they eat like a lot. I can't believe that actually, like...
It's actually unbelievably gross and I hate it. I don't want to eat on camera ever anyway, but we will show people what a Kentucky fucky chicken from the UK looks like. I think it'll look the same as it looks anywhere else.
I had a Kentucky fucky wookie when I was in Greece.
Oh,
once.
did you now? Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in Greece, I had a Kentucky Chucky Wookie.
Yeah.
And that was because we were in a mall with our Greek friend at the time, and he was like, "Hey, we want food. Do you want KFC?" We're like, "Sure."
Fucking identical.
Very, very similar.
It's the same.
It's very, very similar. The only difference was that it was like the spicy wings tasted a tiny bit different, but the regular chicken just tasted the same.
KFC fries are also not very good. But they have ramped them up recently. They do skin on here.
Yeah, because of delivery, it's easier to make them last longer when they're thicker and have potato on. All that jazz.
Have potato on.
Have potato on. When I think of potato, though, I think of like a potato and not the fucking like McDonald's fries that are like barely even food.
They're potato. What would they not be if they're not potato? I mean, they are mostly just oil, aren't they? Yeah, KFC chips definitely rank fairly low. Burger King chips are actually surprisingly
Burger King chips
good,
are really good.
which is weird because they get them like real crispy and good.
Like Five Guys chips are obviously the best. I'm sure Americans are like, "Oh, you mean fries?"
In my school, we still have a tuck shop with fruit pastels and all that sugary stuff. We still have burgers, pizza recipe. I don't know if schools have just changed, but if Northern Ireland's any different. North of Ireland, I should say.
I genuinely thought he was going to fucking bonk me right off
Did
the
you get
edge.
Jamie Oliver going to your school, though?
Jamie Oliver never went fucking any inches into fucking, like, Northern England, mate.
No. I'm talking to the commenter. Because Jamie Oliver had, like, a radial effect on the UK. But this person said they're from the north of Ireland. So, I don't think Jamie Oliver would have
Crossed the border.
Crossed the border, exactly.
Only English kids deserve to have nice food, obviously. And say nice food because Sam absolutely despised it.
Trust me, we'd have been pushed him over the fucking border, honestly.
I was trying to like dodge then, but that fucking ghost like freaked me out.
Just stood there like.
So I just stood there and fucking tanked a fucking arrow. Fuck it.
I mean, to be fair, these are also great arrows. They were designed for killing dragons, and you're just like taking them to the chest.
It's because I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon. Fire cannot harm the dragon.
Yeah, that shit. Are you telling me that Dark Souls, that
Dark Daenerys Tarsolzian. Daenerys Targaryen sounds like she could be Armenian.
Maybe she is, with her whiteness.
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 Well, no, I just meant her name. That's why I said sounds like, not like. You know, I don't think, as far as I know, Armenians in real life have purple eyes and silver hair.
Excuse me, the show didn't have that, therefore it's not canon.
Oh. Okay, we got a real long comment here. I realise this now, but this is one of my favourite series I'm currently watching. I have all my subs. The dynamic is more or less enraged Elise and Sam, especially annoying her when she is just too funny. Is Elise good at Isaac? Otherwise, I think it might create a similar flow. So you people like it when I annoy you. So that comment I made earlier.
Oh yeah, the annoying one.
They're gonna love that.
I'm glad that the people will love it.
The second the camera's off, she's gonna beat me.
Yes, I'm gonna beat you. How did you know?
Elise, I really suggest trying a weapon that has a big sideways sweep attack, especially as you don't like locking onto enemies. The Grimaxe is one. We do have the Grimaxe.
Konnichiwa.
Apparently you missed a Black Knight Ultra Greatsword in Brightstone Cove. Yeah, the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword is very good.
Oh!
But we have that Black Knight Great Axe, and they're both very similar. As far as I recall, they do fire damage inherently.
It's this one, right? Or is it the other one?
So the Grimaxe is just like that thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like
yeah,
does AC fire damage.
Does fire damage.
You can also enchant it to do lightning damage.
Oh, well, I've done Faith now, haven't I? So I'll need to.
What do you mean?
Does Faith increase?
Lightning, yeah.
No, fire.
Well, you can just change it over to lightning.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not an enchanted weapon. You know, like in Dark Souls 2, you get the Dark Axe when you do. Sorry, Dark Souls 3. You get the Dark Axe from the Mimic on the High Wall of Lothric.
Yeah.
That's a dark weapon. You can't turn that. Well, you can turn it into something else, but it's inherently dark. Whereas this is just a weapon that also happens to do fire damage. It's not like enchanted with fire, you know? I was in middle school and high school when Michelle Obama's healthy lunch program came into effect in the US. I mean... Okay, something similar happened where 2 vending machines that sold certain things were replaced with bottled water and lunches that were healthy. The only effect of being kids in school started bringing their own junk food to eat. Exactly. Overall healthy lunches dropped... overall health of school lunches dropped considerably. Oh, I see what you're trying to say. You got it. Then when the Trump admin started, all the lunches went back. I'm not really surprised. That's the problem with it. You just get kids bringing in their own shit and costing parents more.
See, my parents...
Because kids don't want fucking salads for lunch. You don't make friends with salad.
You see, when I was a kid, my parents actually gave me really healthy lunches in comparison to a lot of other people. I think it's down to, yeah, like family and what they want to do and if they can afford it.
What made me laugh about that comment is that we had Jamie Oliver and the US had Michelle Obama, which is kind of a tier above. Where are you going?
I'm checking if there's any other items.
No.
Friend ahead.
There's
Ooh,
a ladder.
A friend.
You see over there?
Oh, I see it.
If you climb that, it will be of great help.
You don't make friends with salad. I'm really hungry.
So am I.
You've made me think about KFC now.
Well, we've got to do Dark Souls. This is your fault. We could be eating the KFC right now.
No, we couldn't.
I can't because of
Whoa.
the intermittent fasting thing. You gotta wait till 11 o'clock minimum.
I'm gonna drink before I go this fucking ladder.
Why?
Because I just walked into a fire because I'm
I
an
like to point out,
absolute dickbag.
this is all underground. Look.
Oh.
And the annoying thing is, you took a fucking windmill up to here. You went up to the top of a windmill, which is at the top of Earthen Peak, emphasis on peak, and then you took a lift up to get to this place, which is, and you can see right there, a lava field. You don't go up to find lava, you go down to find lava.
That's kind of the point, though, isn't it? That it's supposed to not work.
It's supposed to not work? What do you mean by that? That also turns all the fire off.
Oh, thank the gods.
So not only do you get... This game's weird in its progression. You get a bonfire and all the things are turned off. It's like
Bonk.
a double bonus, which I never really understood. Right, are you prepared? Like mentally and physically, are you prepared?
No.
Because this...
I really want a tasty chicken.
We'll get tasty chicken soon. You have to beat this boss, otherwise no tasty chicken for you.
What? I want the tasty chicken!
I'll eat the tasty chicken, I'll laugh at you.
No!
I'll run it around the edge of my lips and I'll go...
Stop getting a sexual thrill out of the tasty chicken.
And I'll start looking at... I'm going to cut a hole in the bucket where his mouth is.
You're going to fuck the Colonel's mouth?
Would you not?
No. Mustaches don't seem like they would bode well, you know?
Oh, yeah. Be a little tickly.
Yeah, and I don't like being tickled.
Right, here you go. It's the dragon god from Demon Souls. It gives me that kind of vibe, but this guy's actually way harder than the dragon god.
Apparently he's like the only good dragon fight in this whole fucking like...
Well, this is the old Iron King.
Look at him. He's so angry. I like his lava face.
He's like the Balrog. He's definitely not the Balrog.
You shall not pass. God, you're taking a long time, man.
There he is. He's pretty massive.
How the fuck are you supposed to do anything with this?
He walks over. So he'll control basically one side of the arena at a time. He has a big fiery breath. Swipe, roll through his hand. Hit him in his hands when he slams it down. Like now. That's your window for attack. If you can't tell by the fact that he just kind of sits there. And then he does a big fiery breath. Not
Or
now.
not.
After this. So you can count in groups of 3. So there's big hand slam.
Oh.
Big hand slam, then you can attack. Big hand slam, then you can attack.
I got a drink. Oh, he made a hole. Horrible.
I think that hole was always there. I think we just got very lucky in avoiding it.
You can't lock onto this guy. Oh! Oh, you can. You can lock onto his face.
You can hit him in the face. Does more damage from what I remember. Haha.
If I fucking get hit now, I'm dead.
Right, it's fiery breath. Brilliant.
I mean...
Oh, I can taste that chicken. And you can't. We've got another experiment coming up, which I'm actually really excited for. Where... I'm not being serious. It's okay. You don't have to cry.
It's
okay.
not that, like, no. I know you're not being serious. It's the fact that you're just making me even more tired.
Tireder.
I already get tired out really quickly playing Dark Souls 2. Like, cause
it's very mentally draining.
It's very mentally draining when you're playing a game and you're, like, trying to talk and have conversations, etc.
Well, that's my everyday, so,
Well, I'm so sorry.
Welcome to my life. Now you've got a glimpse, you've got a thimble of the hardness that I go through. Da da da
Da da da da.
da 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 da.
Da.
No one will ever understand my torment. Da 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 da. Anyway, we've got a really fun experiment coming up as well in the future, where I'm going to make a bunch of food for Dippy Dippies, and we're going to try like 10 different sauces, because I've gone on record in tier review for saying I'm a sauce boy, and we're going to try them, and we're going to see which is best. Elise isn't a massive fan of barbecue sauce.
I am not a fan of barbecue sauce, like, at all, really.
But you don't mind the red stuff.
Yeah.
And you also aren't a massive fan of tomato sauce, but when we bought that nice tomato sauce, you were a bit more appreciative of it.
Yeah. I can
So,
appreciate something that actually likes that.
fire
Oh.
breath. It's alright, you're in the right place.
Oh.
Watch out for that. He's a bit of a pushover, this guy, when you know his moveset, because he's so fucking slow, and he telegraphs all of his attacks. Ooh,
I mean,
that's okay. It's probably best to be pushed into the wall more than anything else. You can hit him in his big stupid head. Just watch out for the
flame.
radiant flame.
Oh god, go. Okay, how do I
You
get
can roll through it. Or come right over here. Yeah, that's also valid.
Oh. Where'd he go?
That's alright. Keep looking forward.
Hi, bud.
This is if you get too far away, he'll reposition. So you can't hide from him, basically. He just bitch slapped you.
He did.
Straight to hell. Watch out for that. That does a big explosion. Oh, no.
I'm so close.
Okay, definitely watch out for that one. That's the one I was thinking of. Doing the big
Dunzo.
explosion. Yeah, this guy's really piss easy. He's easier than the Smelter Demon.
Well, how is he easier than that,
And that's
boss?
the Great Soul. Because he's the old Iron King. He's not the current Iron King.
Oh, is the Smoldering Boy the real Iron King right now?
Oh, no.
Up in here.
Well, that's it. You're allowed some KFC now. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fry up some mozzarella in panko. And we're going to get a load of chicken nuggies on the go. Maybe some potato croquettes, that type of thing. Stuff that's good for dipping. And we're going to try a bunch of... We bought a load of American sauces. We got some Carolina barbecue. We got some buffalo. We got some everything. Do you like compost heaps?
Um.
That's a friend. You need to talk to him.
No one has come this young Harlow.
I would probably.
Yes. Young Harlow. Only a true.
This is the DLC.
Very few indeed.
Oh, this is added by Scholar of the First Sin. So he's basically telling you what to do now. He's giving you a choice.
Young he, the venom, fledgling.
So, you got two choices. You can link the fire or destroy it.
Destroy it.
Oh. Primal bonfire lit. That through there takes you to another DLC area if you have all 4 Great Souls, which you do. Or is it the Crest of the King? Okay, go through them. I mean, I wouldn't have recommended it personally. But
Oh, I thought it was an item. I wasn't really listening.
Token of Fidelity. Well, you haven't got any of those.
Ah.
Oh, God, this is the bad DLC as well. In my opinion. You still need the Seal of the King. Or the Ring of the King. The symbol of the King. The Return of the King. Ba 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 ba.
Bye.
So, where do you go now?
I don't know.
Well, now you can go to a couple of different places. So you got to beat the Belfry Gargoyles, and obviously you got to beat Belfry Gargoyles and Smelter Demon.
Yeah.
There's an even stronger Smelter Demon in the future.
Fantastic.
I actually summoned for the Smelter Demon fight because he's such a pain in the ass with certain builds.
I mean, I could have summoned. I didn't. Basically no reason. I've got plenty of humanity.
So, what do you need for that axe? Do you remember? Because I would highly recommend using that.
I think I'm already there.
For
the
you, I
axe.
think it would suit well. I think you need more dex. Not the Grim Axe. That's it.
18.
18 dex, 8 intelligence.
I'm definitely nowhere near on the intelligence.
I don't know. Because what do you start with? You start with like 5? Yeah. You need a couple levels of intelligence. By a couple, I mean 3. And then you need dex. You need 4 more levels of dex.
Thanks, lady.
So you've got the soul of the Iron King that you could put up your ass. The suppository soul of the old Iron King. I think you got a few souls actually.
Not that many, but yeah. Eating, do, 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 do,
Stop.
eating. I can't get it out of my
You
head.
got 6 old Iron King souls. 6 old Iron King souls, sorry. 6 Pharos Lockstones.
Yeah, I got bloody
and 4
loads.
fragrant branches. You've also got some petrified some things you could feed to the crows. See if they give you a bolt stone. It'd be quite nice.
Seek, lest.
Seek breast more like now that other lady's there. Am I
Oh,
right?
hot. Dexterity.
Oh, you're almost there. 2 more levels.
You know what I can wear now, though?
Oh my god, I know what you can bloody wear.
No, I don't want to talk to her. I don't care about her. She's, like, the least fucking interesting of, like, all these characters. Leave me alone. Right. Jester's cap. Yes. Yes. I am a jester.
It is arguably an upgrade. There you are.
Yes.
It's that armor everybody wears. Yay.
Yes. I'm so
Does
happy.
Chloanne sell any stones right now? I think you need the King's Ring for her to sell bolt stones.
Oh, yeah.
She's there.
Hello, titty lady.
You've been long away. Well,
Look at her hair.
It is a bit
That's
stupid,
absolutely
isn't it?
absurd. No,
She just sells Titanite.
Unlimited Titanite.
no interest.
She sells unlimited Titanite, but also you don't have unlimited souls, so...
Do you want to go and have a chatty with the crows, and then we'll head on to the next area, I think. You've still got the silver
Sure.
cat ring equipped.
Oh. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, we'll sort it out for next time, I think. You don't want to wear that one going into future areas unless it's really necessary. Right, let's see if we can bash out. We'll do a quick fire round on questions then.
And I like pina colada.
Great work, you two. Your harsh words killed Phillip. Whoops. Questions for Mr. Strimmer. Other than Slap a Weeb Day, what new national holidays will your benevolent dictatorship bring us? And question for Elise. When you finally snap after Outlaws anime and make slapping a weeb national holiday, how will you stop its madness? I like this.
I think I'd just, like... I would just go somewhere else and just watch
I'd have
anime.
you executed. You know too much about me. If I'm a benevolent dictator of a country...
A benevolent dictator.
If I'm a benevolent dictator of a country and you leave me, you would be executed because you know too much about me. I'm sorry. That's the way it'll work. Oh! Yeah. Oh, it's 50 strength. Do you want to go for it? That would kill the fucking smelter demon.
I just got to give this a test for a second.
Oh, if you two-hand it, you've already got the stats. You can use that. Because you got 42 strength.
Jesus Christ. Let's take a look at the strength of this compared to my other weapons. So
It is...
it's exactly the same actual strength as the Ultra
Well,
Great
bear in mind
Sword.
this is also unupgraded. So I believe this one uses... Is it... So Twinkling Titanite is Dark Souls 3, isn't it? To upgrading like magic weapons.
No,
This
I
one,
thought
think,
that I thought this was Twinkling. That Twinkling Titanite was in this game.
I think... Yeah, it is. But I think this is Petrified Dragonbone you need for this.
Oh, I have those.
Well, you might as well go and upgrade it. See if you like it first before you commit to it. I suppose you're only going to be able to upgrade one of them anyway, so... It's very, very powerful. And the Smelter Demon would get fucking... does it have any inherent effects? Could you put lightning on this?
I could put lightning on this.
There
I
is
think.
no inherent effects on this. Yeah, you could stick lightning on this too.
This is
It's
ridiculous.
very, very powerful. Because so many enemies in this game are just dudes in armor. It means that... I mean, hammers, maces are just objectively so fucking good. For the rest of the game, I'm not even kidding you. With the exception of... So her, you, dragon...
I wish I hadn't have fucking leveled up before I went and did this now.
Why? It doesn't cost that much to level up a weapon with Titanite.
No, it was the leveling up myself for extra strength.
Well, I mean, we weren't supposed to know that, were we?
I knew.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Twinkling
It is
Titanite.
twinkling, wow. Go on.
Go on.
Go on. Go on, father.
I've not got enough souls.
I'll be around.
If you make it back.
I'll be around. There's a certain age in the UK when you hit it, and if you are posh enough, you do just start becoming like a walrus. You know, you do start speaking walrus speak.
This just reminds me of Vort's hammer, which is a weapon I really like. So
It's like Vort's hammer, except you've got way less control over it because you spin around like a madman.
So the
But it
only
also
thing-
suits your outfit very nicely, I think.
it does. I think I'm overladen. Yeah.
69 point... No.
I
Do a
thought
roll.
in this game it's
Fine. You upgraded your equip load, don't forget.
right. Which way am I going?
Well, okay, here's what I recommend then. So you can upgrade your hammer a few more
Oh.
times. Yeah, he gives you ladders to get down into that pit.
Gavlan wheel, Gavlan deal.
That's not Gavlan, it's Gilligan.
I have
So he'll set up ladders for you down into that pit, which saves you buying the silver cat ring, but the silver cat ring is cheaper overall, but the ladders are safer.
what?
Ah.
So that's up to you. I would recommend maybe going back to Heidi's Tower of Flame, bashing some boys out, or going back to where you were before, bashing some boys out. Just get a few souls, start upgrading this hammer if you want to commit to the hammer plate. Then we'll start heading to a new era, because we're at the end of an episode now, so we'll just do some quick fire stuff while you go and bash out some souls, I think.
Sure.
Egil's Idol. Caw! What are the national holidays without bringing my benevolent dictatorship? Slap or Weep Day is very good. I like that one. Obviously, anime is just banned overall. I want a day where everybody has to keep their business to themselves, and if they don't, it's punishable by death. And you probably think, well, that won't have much of an effect overall. But I think what it will do, because some people are so obsessed with themselves and their own opinions, and their need to espouse them on social media and other such places, I think that by doing that, those people aren't going to be able to stop for a day. Or those people are more likely to be the ones to go for it for a day, and then they'll be executed. And then overall, your average kind of people talking about stuff that they're underqualified to talk about will go down. Well, I think this Demon Great Hammer is pretty good.
Does so much damage
You just executed that man without...
with impunity.
Bash him. Oh, you got to bash you. Over the top.
Could I?
Bonk. Stupid turtle, man. Yeah. That's what I would do. I also want a day, a national holiday, where everybody has to go and clean up the country with a bag of rubbish each. And if you don't, by rubbish I refer to trash, or whatever you want to call it.
So itchy. Oh.
We need a national holiday where everybody has to go out and pick up an entire bag of rubbish, right?
That wouldn't be hard to do on the side of the M62.
M62?
Like on the side of motorways and like on the country
Is there
roads
an
where
M62?
people... Have you never heard of the M62? It's the right... You seriously?
I won't Google it, just in case you're wrong. I don't want to embarrass you.
No, you can Google it.
M62? That sounds really high. I thought all the motorways were like the M1.
What?
What do you mean? Right, I'm going to Google M62. I don't drive. I mean, neither of us drive. M62 is 107 mile long. Oh, it's in the north.
Yeah,
Well,
that's where I'm from.
No wonder
Why
I've never
would
heard of it.
What do you mean? Like, what's it?
I've heard of like the M1 and the M2. M stands for motorway, by the way.
I can't believe that you like just assumed that I didn't know what the
Neither
thing
of us
was.
drive, and then you just came out with
My
this,
parents
like,
used to go on the M62 all the time.
you just
That's
came
what
out with this crazy number.
you genuinely, when you started,
Is there
like,
an M69?
when you were acting as if I was like crazy, I genuinely thought I'd missed something, and that I
I
just
genuinely thought you'd missed something. There is an M69
good.
between Leicestershire and Warwickshire.
Yeah, you can't do it. You have to pull the thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd be able to hit him over the top. There we go. I apologise for doubting you, but it sounded like you just kind of... You know, like when people be like, oh, you know, it'll cost you £400,000. I thought you were doing that, but with motorways.
No, I was not. I was being honest. There is a...
How can there be 64 motorways?
This is like... We need a lot of motorways.
But how can there be 64? They're huge. They're like 3 hours each to drive down.
They're not that long, dude.
Yeah, they are like the longest in the world.
Like people in the US who are like, oh, I only had to drive 12 hours to get there. And it's like, really?
I've got to see my cousins. It's going to take me an 18-hour drive.
Like, legit,
Not fucking worth it.
I haven't seen my family since before COVID happened, like long before COVID happened, and my reason is they're too far away, and they live like what 8 hours away. And like some people are like, oh, I just went for a casual drive to fucking
When
three states
people in
over.
America move and they're like, oh, I'm moving from Florida to California. It's a 28-hour drive, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
Be careful, because these platforms that these guys are stood on can be broken. And I think your hammer is capable of breaking it. That's what those big bashy guys will do. If they bash you too much, they will break the platform.
Oh, I thought I'd be able to... Oh. Why did I go backwards?
Because you keep moving the stick as you start your attack.
That's because I was walking away. Why can't I walk and also hit?
Because that's not how that works. You know that's not how that works.
What do you mean? I can walk backwards and also punch forwards.
This isn't real life. This is Dark Souls. It's better than real life.
It's not better than real life. It's stupid.
On the Minecraft score, I'd recommend taking a look at Piro Pito's No Information playthrough. It's probably the most interesting Minecraft series because the game is very much not designed to be played without outside information. I agree there fully. I agree there entirely.
Yeah, it's like basically just a game where you fucking look at the wiki.
You look at the wiki. When we started the Minecraft server for the Discord moderators, not so long ago, which I didn't get too long to play, unfortunately, I was on the wiki, like, I was like, what the hell is that? I was on the wiki every 30 seconds because everyone else was building all this weird shit. You know, one of my friends built a cartography table. I was like, what the fuck is it? Is this a mod? And then, obviously, of course, it wasn't a mod because it was a server I set up. But we did have some data packs that I threw in. And I was so confused by, like, most of it. I was like, what the fuck are these things that you're building?
The future is now, old
and
man.
the furnaces and the new ovens for cooking food and shit. I was like, what the hell is this? Back in my day, your beef went in the same hole as your iron, you know?
The young people ruining your Minecraft.
They're ruining my Minecraft. I remember... Okay, I don't know if anybody can remember this YouTube channel. I tried looking them up based on the small amount of information I've got. It used to be two guys who used to run a kind of tech channel. And I remember they did the first ever video on Minecraft I'd ever seen. And this is back when Minecraft was like... in your web browser, and it would just be where you would build out of blocks, and that was it. You didn't have a character model, and you couldn't, you know, other players couldn't be on there or anything, and the world was tiny, and that was it. I remember these two guys, so if anybody remembers the channel, please let me know. But it was just like these two guys used to do tech videos, and this was years ago. Bear in mind, this was when Minecraft wasn't even released yet. And that was the first time I saw it, and they were like just demonstrating what you could do in it. That's how long I've played Minecraft.
You're wiggling the whole desk, Sam, which is wiggling my microphone. I literally was not looking at the game then because you were wiggling my mic.
Is that wrong? Is that wrong? Is that bad?
It's just I don't know if it'll get picked up by the people that are watching.
You don't like a nice wiggly mic?
No. Why would I like
Hello,
that?
I'm Wiggly Mike.
I've already been down there.
My friends call me Michael.
Michael.
You can take the bonfire back up there and go back to Majula and upgrade your big basher now. Can you upgrade armor in this?
Yeah, you can upgrade armor in this.
Can you? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, there's that door to your right.
I was going to go and kill the turtle man.
You got 27,000. That's enough for what you need.
No, it's not. To level up.
You want to level up? I thought we were just doing it to...
Whomp! Also, like, it's really easy.
I thought we were doing it with your hammer. To upgrade your hammer and your shit. Whoa! If you die here after failing to take my advice.
I'm, like, kind of stuck, so...
Your greed will be the end of you.
All I need to do is just go from the different bonfire and I will be fine. You need to chill out. Like, you got your hands on your face. You're, like, too nervous about this.
Your greed will be your undoing.
Sure. I'm sure it will.
Sometimes it's good to know when to... Wait, what are you doing?
Go to the other bonfire so I can get there easily. Because you were complaining because your pussy was aching.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Stop wiggling your legs. You're making everything
help it.
wiggle.
Just a
At least move your chair further down or something so you're not wiggling the whole
move your chair
desk.
further down. Fucking 6 foot under, pal.
It's like really
A
distracting.
lot of people talking about actually the US school meals thing.
Yeah, a lot of people are complaining about that, huh?
The Jamie Oliver chicken nugget clip was always baffling to me. I get that his point was to prove the chicken nugget's made of offcuts, but to what end? People to waste edible meat.
Oh, got an iron key.
I agree with that actually entirely.
I just got an
what's that
iron key.
for? I don't remember. Let me get back to you on that one.
Sure.
I agree entirely. Yeah, like what is the... I've actually said this before. Like, what is the problem with taking the offcuts of meat, the tendons, the shit that nobody wants to eat, all the stuff that isn't either breast or thigh, and processing it into something edible? There is nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I agree.
And in fact, if you are gonna kill a chicken just to get some chicken breast, you should be indebted to using as much of it as you fucking can. You know? Because of that vegan lifestyle. Oh, maybe it unlocks that door. Nope.
Doesn't open from this side.
Where the fuck does that open from?
I don't know.
I'll look this up for you at some point.
Thanks. Much appreciated, my good bambino.
That means baby, right?
Yeah, it's a kind of veiled reference to an anime, but I'm not going to go any further.
I don't know
than
the fact
that.
you just call me your baby, but like, I assume you can't use bambino in Italian in the same way that you can use baby to refer to your
partner.
Brilliant. You panicked him.
He was freaking out.
It was like watching you play.
Why are you so mean to me? Like always. Can you not just be nice?
I was nice. I said, why don't we go bank these souls? And then you said, no, it's easy. And then you died.
Yeah.
I love his little shoulder feathers moving as he moves. That's so good. That's such good attention to detail.
Right, let's go back to Majula then.
Right, quick fire round. Let's get through these last few.
Yeah, you didn't ask any questions this fucking
Would you ever consider playing Hades? Yes. If people vote for the main channel, play it there. Absolutely.
Yeah, I want some husbandos, some waifus.
A lot of Minecraft mods have quest books which have actual ends. We will definitely check that out. I like the idea of Skyblock, personally. Is there any way we could force Sam to do another month of Weeb? If not, any plans of thought for another themed month? To be honest, I was going to play They Are Billions at the same time as doing that Minecraft zombie mod. We were going to do a month of zombie. Particularly because Martinius in Skyrim seems to only kill the undead. But it just didn't really line up, and that series took a lot of my time because it was such a slow series in terms of the actual game speed by the end of it.
Should I reinforce my armor?
Yeah, I mean, if you can, for sure. If you're actually going to commit to this, Jester Gear, fuck it. Sure. If the roles were reversed, what game would you make Sam play so you can tutor him, Elise? Sorry if I spelt your name wrong. They spelt it Elysie.
You can just take a look at the channel name.
That's a fair point. Yeah, it's on the channel name.
I don't know. Most of the games that I'm good at, you've already played.
You could tutor me in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I could tutor you in Fire Emblem. I don't think you'd enjoy yourself, though.
I cannot... I played one of the original Fire Emblems on, like, Game Boy Advance, whatever. It was an early one. Might have even been an early Nintendo DS one, like one of the originals. and it drove me fucking mad, the amount of fucking shit that they insist on popping up. Like when you're watching, or sorry, when you're playing, I'll watch, and you'll do like a single round of combat, right? You'll click on an enemy, it will load into a screen where your characters are then rendered in 3D, she'll run up, she'll do an attack, the enemy will die, you get to watch the death animation, then she'll have some sort of celebration animation where she goes, yeah, I did it. Then a screen will pop up saying how much XP she got, and then it will go back to the gameplay where you can move another person to do exactly the same thing. I fucking hate that so much, that combat is so heavily interrupted at every single time you do it. Why would you want that?
I mean, I just like the game. It's more the, rather than the animations, it's the strategy. So, and I actually, even though I love Fire Emblem Three Houses, in a way they've kind of ruined the strategy in the regular version. So there's like this, like the idea of the weapon triangle, which is like
really boring.
So
swords beat bows and
so like a sword would be axe, and then axe would beat lance, and then lance would beat sword, etc. Whatever. It's like, I can't remember off the top of my head.
That sounds terrible. In the one I played, they had colours or something like that.
Yeah, so you could see the colour of the character, and you'd know like what was weak to what. And in Three Houses, they took it out unless you were playing Maddening mode, which is like their extra hard mode, and their hard mode is really easy. In my opinion, I think part of it is because I already know how to play.
You should have just said yes, I am.
I think it's because I've already played other Fire Emblem games. But
well,
yeah,
thank you for watching.
Yeah, Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem. Your feathers have gone a bit fucky on your neck.
Fucky wucky.
Look, they're all stuck up.
Wah!
Thank you for watching. Next time, you take your new outfit and your new hammer and you ram it up the arse of King Vendrick.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.